Hello and welcome back to Skyrim. I'm here in Redwater Den, I think that's what it's called. I took the skooma, I passed out. Oh, we got a cellmate here. Now I'm locked in here, guarded by a vampire. What do you want?
I don't converse with my prey.
Pray.
First kill is always the best.
I got lockpicks.
The blood has never tasted as sweet since...
Turn around. Oh, you got a key. Let's steal it. Somehow he can't see me. I guess the bar is in the way. Alright, we gotta break out of here. We got a chalice we gotta fill up.
What's that?
You didn't see anything.
I knew I smelled more.
Oh, that does a lot of damage. Ah. Well, that ebony skin is not going to help against spells. Where is that guy? Somebody's shooting at me. Someone up there? There you are.
You won't leave Skyrim alive!
That is a giant bottle. Sleeping tree sap. I'll take the moon sugar.
You can't hide from me.
Oh, they're brewing up something good here. That's where they make their skooma. Alright, I always forget. I gotta do a hard save. Right at the start of an episode. Okay, we can go there. Or go over here. Is this a dead end? That goes up. So I need to fill the chalice with blood from a spring and from a powerful vampire.
Oh well. Must have run off.
Oh, we're out here. Oh, hello. I think I messed up my hotkeys again. Oh, shoot. There we go, that worked. Why was I having trouble pulling that out? They're all dead. Okay, I guess we'll check here. That's a door? That's gotta be a door. Okay. Yeah, that's a door. Maybe I gotta come from the other side. Out of my way. A little bit more. Come on. There you go. Alright, we'll try this way. Take that cheese wheel. Can make some fondue with that.
What was that?
Oh, you're pretty well armored.
Now you're mine.
Wasn't enough to deflect my warhammer here. Oh man, look at that skeleton shatter. Gold ore, I'll take it. I can make some jewelry with that. Alright, where is this spring? This blood spring or whatever. Whatever we're looking for.
There's something out there. You dare to interfere with me?
Oh, we're past the thralls and now we're seeing the vampires. Must be down here. That looks like a door. Is that it? Maybe. Looks like there might be a little room back there. There we go. Well, that's not very exciting. There's an ash pile here. How did that get there?
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, we got a blood trail. There it is, Redwater Spring.
Huh?
Oh, it's everywhere.
Hey, look, a cave. Wonder what's inside.
It's like a river of blood. Benares Vulpin's Journal. 28th of Sundusk. I found an interesting book of short stories on the pawn shop shelves today. I don't think the owner will mind if I take it. I really should spend more time around the docks. These Altmer are too thin-blooded for my taste. Anyway, one of the tales in the book is an account of the blood spring of Linger's Feast, a fabled source of power for vampires. It's a story I've read several renditions of before, but this version suggests that it may be located in Skyrim on a ruin buried by quaking of the earth during the Second Era. Considering that my business here with Inquisitor Amalmare is, shall we say, at an end, it might be a good time to leave Somerset for a worthwhile diversion for the next 20 to 30 years. Perhaps I shall investigate this fabled blood spring. 2nd of Morningstar, I was able to obtain passage from Alinor to Solitude by way of ship. No mean feat with this Nord insurrection going on, I assure you. I ran across one of my own in the local tavern, and feared at first that it might cause problems for me, but it turns out she is well positioned here in the city, and has been happy to help if I keep a civil manner. We spoke much on my research into the Bloodspring, and while she made sure to point out she thinks it a soft-headed pursuit, she did say that what she's heard would point to the rift. 5th of First Seed. After months of searching, I finally have found a lead. While looking for a bit of dinner in the Valamir Inn, I overheard an old hermit by the name of Yokel, or Jokel, talking about strange red water he found bubbling out of the ground. Once I dispose of this soldier, I'll follow to see if I can find the location. 13th of First Seed. I can't believe I didn't realize sooner. Yokel has been taking buckets of rock and dirt out of his house all week. When I realized that he's digging a basement, I snuck in to check if he had uncovered the Bloodspring. He's hit a cave system that must be where Bloodspring has sunken into over the years. It was hard to see in the dim light, even with my eyes, but I would swear the water I saw pooled on the ground was red. Unfortunately, he woke me up while I was exploring the basement, and he dropped his torch on a pelt. As I killed him, more setbacks. 4th of Rain's Hand. The runnels I initially found had passed through too much rock and dirt, but I've befriended some of the locals, and we've managed to find the source of the Bloodspring. We've kept a low profile so as not to draw too much attention, and thus far I've managed to keep them to only attacking hunters and other dregs, but we'll need to set up a ready food source that won't draw too much attention if we are to remain here. The Bloodspring is not everything that I'd hoped it would be, though it is blood, and it gives great strength. It provides, though it is blood and gives great strength, it provides no sustenance, and the power it grants only lasts for a short while it carries a weakening of the body and mind with it. I've had to lock the door to the chamber to keep the others from becoming completely dependent on it. When I've tested it on mortals, it is worse for them, for it carries only disease and addiction, with no benefits at all. Addiction. I may have just found a solution for our food problem. Oh no, that's how they make their special skooma. And that's it.
So why don't you just drink the blood from the spring? I mean, that seems easier than running a skooma den.
Oh, there was another bit of dialogue there. It cut off. I wanted to hear why they can't just drink from the spring. Now I'll never know. I mean, it said in the book it provides no sustenance. And has other negative effects. Hello.
What was that?
Good dog. Oh god. I knew that was going to happen, and it still freaked me out. Okay, I guess we're going down. Or up here? There's a chest here. Okay. I can't make that jump. I'm gonna have to resort to... Oh god, I can't remember the name of the shout. Whirlwind sprint. There it is. Take me across. Is this just looping around? It might, yeah. They do a good job hiding the pull chains here. Where... How do I open this? There we go. Lighten the place up. I see no pull chains. There's a pull chain. Okay, that opened that over there too. Well, before I go in there, let's go down here. I think this is just going to lead to that pit. Just a way to get out. Probably nothing here. Ow, ow, ow. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh, they really don't want you crawling out of this pit. Oh, she took a spike to the gut there. Alright, through the door. More vampires? Oh, thralls. Master vampire. Well, I'm glad I put a couple skill points into two-handed. It's working out pretty well. You're a master vampire. Can I use your blood for the chalice? Well, these coffins look pretty comfy. Alright, through this door. I think that's the only way to go. Human flesh, delicious. Human heart, mine. Good stuff. Not like the owner needs it anymore. I'll take it. Brew a potion or two out of that. That's a spike trap. Alright.
Hey, look, a cave.
Watch out for the
Wonder what's inside.
pressure plates, please. Oh, she avoided all the pressure plates. That's kind of incredible, actually.
What was that?
Hi. Ancient vampire. Yeah, you're ugly looking. You got that stumpy bat-like nose. Benares. Oh boy. I messed up. Here we go again.
Did you hear something?
I knew it. There's no blood here.
Ow, stop.
Kill.
Fine. Come get me. How about not damaging my ally here? Oh, she's dead. Oh well. Too powerful for Ray's dead. I think that's it. Well, I lost another companion. Where'd you go? There you are. You fought well. Thank you for your service. Who was this guy? Benares Vulpin? Okay, that wasn't the guy who wrote the diary, I think. That was a different guy. But he does have research notes here. First, take those gems. Benares Vulpin's research notes. 19th of second seed. Thanks to the more sordid past of some of my underlings, we found a way to add the waters of the blood spring into the process for turning moon sugar to skooma. It is far more potent and highly addictive. We've turned the basement into a den and sent out some of the locals with samples to lure people back, turning the disappointment of the spring into a ready supply of blood. We're calling it Redwater skooma, in case any of the patrons happen to notice water in any of the corners. I found many ruined books in the chambers connected to the spring and will continue to study them for a way to drink the waters without the side effects. Mortals appear to become infected with all manner of disease, while vampires gain power, but only for a short while. 9th of mid-year. Many of the books I found are but tattered shreds, ruined by the ages and moisture, but I pieced together the origin of the spring, if little else. It used to be a spring sacred to Archay in the first era, headed by the priest Langir. I'm glossing over much that isn't of interest to my search, but it would seem that the woman he was in love with was bitten and turned into a vampire, and subsequently turned on him as well. They went on a rampage through the spring and killed the other priests as they cowered in the pool, praying for Archay's protection. And as we tore the spine, last priestess, took the viscera into the bloodstone chalice. Waters ran red forevermore. Perhaps this bloodstone chalice is the answer. Oh, I'll grab it. There's no more, right? Oh, there is. Weeks of research and still nothing to show for it. It would seem that the bloodstone chalice is most likely the key to harnessing the power of that spring, but it is also clear that at some point it was removed from the ruins. I found an illustration of it, which I have endeavored to sketch here, but nothing else regarding where it may have ended up. And that's it. That might have been the same author as the first journal. I can't remember the name of the first author. Goblet. A poor imitation of the real chalice, which is in my hands. Let's go fill it up. There's the blood spring. Just pouring out of the ground. Activate blood spring. Oh.
It's really too bad, you know. The little accident you had here. Completely unexpected.
I had an accident?
Too bad. Lord Harkon's new favorite. Dead so soon after joining the family.
Oh no.
We're just lucky I was here to return the chalice to Vingalmo so he could make sure Harkon gets it back.
I don't
That's
understand.
not what we agreed. We take it back together.
Idiot. You didn't really think I'd let you walk out of
Over here.
Come on, let's see.
Oh boy. We're not doing great here. That's not gonna help me. Ray's dead. Nah, too powerful. Oh god. No, oh god.
No sign of him.
I'm pretty vulnerable as a vampire. My skills aren't where they need to be yet.
It's really too bad, you know. The little accident you had here. Completely unexpected.
Yeah, too bad. Lord Harkin's new favorite. Dead so soon after joining the family.
We're just lucky I was there to return the chalice to Dingalmo so he could make sure Harkon gets it back.
Wait, what? That's not what
Never should have
we
come
take
here.
it back together.
I don't need to listen to your squabbling. Okay, this guy's a fire mage now. That's a lot easier to deal with. Sweet. Oops. Fill it with vampire blood. Alright. Well, I'm glad you came along. I need your blood. There we go. Fill chalice with vampire blood. Now we're good. What are their names? Stolf. That was Stolf and, Salonia. Okay. Now when I use this, I got tainted blood of the ancients. In fact, I gotta see what that does. Your vampiric drain spells absorb magicka and stamina from your victims for 1 day, but at the cost of 30 health. Vampiric drain spell. Do I even have that? Looks like I don't. But I've got another vampire perk. Pull a creature to you from a distance and do choking damage. I like the summon gargoyle thing. Killing a person with a power attack bite restores all health. Is that just when I do a power attack in melee? I don't really care about vampiric grip, but I want the summoned gargoyle. Alright, I'm gonna get it. Is that a spell? Yes, okay. Whoops. Revert form. Alright, let's get out of this place. There we go, that's how we get out. Someone's up there.
Yeah? Need something?
Nope, everything's fine. vampire blood boils in the sunlight. Can I fast travel? Castle Volkir. Let's go back. Am I actually gonna die if I spend too much time in the sun? I'm not sure. Maybe my powers are just diminished. I'm back.
There's plenty for all.
No thanks.
I see you.
I'll have some
returned.
fondue.
Lord Harkon will be pleased. You met Stulf and Salonia, I assume. Lord Harkon and I suspected they might follow you there.
I did.
I see you have returned. You met Stulf and Salonia, I assume. Lord Harkon and I suspected they might follow you there.
They're dead. I hope that's okay.
Well, of course they did. Welcome to the politics of Lord Harkon's court. Bengalmo and Orthiolf both long for our Lord's throne, but cannot make overt moves against him. Each sought to gain power by using his underling to kill you and keep the chalice for himself. By ensuring the chalice reaches our Lord, you have increased his power over them, and at the same time, deprived them of their little pets. You've done Lord Harkon 2 great services. Take what you've learned to heart, and be careful who you trust. Now, I believe that Lord Harkon wishes to speak with you.
No table manners.
Do you need something?
I just noticed that all these guys have the squish little noses. I guess they're all like higher vampires. He's got the little rat nose too. Or bat nose, I guess. Alright. Speak to Harkon. Where is Harkon?
I'm sure Lord Harkon is grateful you've returned his daughter.
Howdy.
Ah, you are here. Good.
You wanted to speak to me?
Yes, I did. When I told you that I was grateful for my daughter's safe return, I told the truth. But I did not tell you everything.
Yeah, she was pretty tight-lipped as well. I asked her a few questions about her past and everything, but she didn't want to say much. I suspected as much.
Good. Strong instincts and a cunning mind will serve you as well as blade, spell, or claw. As you know, vampires are powerful, but we have limits. Our great enemy is the sun. And until recently, it's an enemy we've had no way to fight. For centuries, I searched for an answer to this problem. I found an old prophecy written by a moth priest. Those scholars who read the elderscrolls. The prophecy tells of a time in which vampires will gain power over the sun and will no longer fear its tyranny. I believe the secret to unraveling that prophecy is written in Serana's Elder Scroll.
A recipe for
I have
sunblock?
ordered the court to assemble. I have a new task for us all to carry out, and that includes you. Come now, and hear my proclamation.
That is a nice chair. I suppose I should go hear the speech. Alright, everyone. Hi, Serana.
I think my father wanted to see you.
Yeah, let's not talk to her yet. Not while the speech is going on.
The prophesied time.
I leave politics to others. I serve the Lord of the Castle.
Soon we will claim dominion over the sun itself.
Seems you're the
And
court
forge
favorite,
a new
at
realm
least for the moment.
of eternal darkness. Now that I have reclaimed one of my elder scrolls, we must find a moth priest to read it. I have spread false rumors about the discovery of an elder scroll in Skyrim to lure a moth priest here. Now it is time to see if those efforts have borne fruit. Go forth and search the land for rumors of a moth priest within our borders. Look to the cities. Speak to innkeepers, carriage drivers, anyone who would meet a traveler. Go now, and carry out this task. This is my command.
It will be done, my lord.
Most interesting.
Most interesting indeed.
Do you need
Any idea how you're going to find a moth
Oh, hello.
priest? Skyrim's a pretty big place.
Where would a moth priest actually go?
Well, back before you know, the College of Winterhold was the first place I'd think to go for any kind of magic or historical thing. The wizards know about all kinds of things that people probably shouldn't know about. Actually, now that I think of it, I'm going to come along with you. I've been really wanting to get out and explore a bit.
Sounds good. I've got a spot open now for a follower. Were you always a vampire?
That's a long story.
All right. Tell me.
I guess we kind of have to go way back, to the very beginning. Do you know where vampirism came from?
It came from, well, I don't know much about it.
The first vampire came from Molag Bal. She was not a willing subject, but she was still the first. Molag Bal is a powerful Daedric lord, and his will is made reality. For those willing to subjugate themselves, he will still bestow the gift, but they must be powerful in their own right before earning his trust.
How did you actually become a vampire then?
The ceremony was degrading. Let's not revisit that. But we all took part in it.
Gotcha.
Not really wholesome family activity, but I guess it's something you do when you give yourselves to a Daedric lord.
Say no more. Sounds like you weren't thinking clearly.
I'm not sure it's really your place to judge me, to judge us.
Oh, I didn't mean it that way.
It's problems, but they're our problems. Let's just move on from here, okay?
Do you ever think about curing yourself?
A cure? Why even think of it that way? I can't think of any reason I'd want to lose this gift, especially after what I did to get it. It may have driven my family apart, but I'm still here, and I'm alive. I won't give this up. Oh, what is it?
What do you know about Elder Scrolls?
I mean, as much as anyone. Not a lot.
Well, you had one on you.
You'd figure a couple hundred years locked away with one would have given me some insight, but no. Turns out you don't learn much from just sleeping with something.
Right. She can't read it, obviously. Are you saying you want to learn more about
Not
me?
at this rate, no.
That was a terrible line. We can trade with her now,
Do
right?
you think it'll help?
Sweet. Okay. Alright, well, we're on the same team. We lost a follower and gained a follower. So, all in all, doing good. We gotta go hunt down this moth priest, I guess. I don't think he's gonna read this scroll for us willingly. I'm guessing we're gonna torture him or something. Something terrible. But we'll get to that next time. I'm gonna sit down, have a meal. I'm hungry. And I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching.